Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
How dare you, man? Seriously, the nerve of you people, especially a man of your stature, to sit here and insult women like this, especially right after it's coming off of the cusp of what Biden just said about us Trump supporters. Man, you people really disgust me. I'm serious, man. It's scum-like hypocritical behavior right here. You're gonna sit there and say that Trump has no strong, intelligent women around him. I've seen countless, and it also discredits all of the women around. And this is what I mean. This extreme radical viewpoint, this rhetoric, to sit there and demean everybody over there just because you don't like Donald Trump. Now, granted, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, words ain't being thrown on both sides, but come on, y'all can't keep just insulting the whole base of Donald Trump as intelligent. I mean, as some people whom are not intelligent, whom aren't capable of having the intellect to be able to create conclusions for themselves. Instead, y'all want us to be hive-minded, and we don't get that. Come on, man. You just really insulted every female Trump supporter, bro. That's low. That was real low, even for you, dog. That don't make no sense, man. And shout out to Be Hizzy Tweets. He wrote, I used to think that there was no way Trump was coming with all this posts himself, but the art of the Surge documentary proves it's all him. He literally controls everything to the last detail. He's really built different and also has some great typing skills. And now the reason why I'm bringing this clip up is because you're going to see some strong, intelligent women around him.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Is she crazy?
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, too many thank yous.
It's not plenty.
There must be 35.
Traveling from India
That's
to
good.
California with an unshakable dream to be the scientist.
How many people are watching?
Can we tell how many, Dan? How many people are watching?
She's talking about how great San Francisco was before she destroyed it. A lot of talk about childhood. We've got to get to the border, inflation, and crime. Say these out. The things of which she complains. The things of which she complains.
In many ways, Donald Trump is an unserious man.
Oh. You hear that from? It's great, right? Ready? These prosecutions were all started by her and Biden against their political opponent. Me. Get that out right away. She paid and raised bail. She paid bail to get the violent rioters in Minnesota out of jail.
Tim Walz let Minnesota burn. Kamala Harris bailed out the ones who lit the matches.
Put it in there. Put it right in with the stuff, right?
With that post,
Yeah.
But
You could do it either that or separate.
Say more lies, lying about the Project 2025.
Oh, lying against Project 25, which she knows, and so do all Democrats, that I have absolutely nothing to do with.
she says we all know that short-term.
But of course, Kamala and the left are gonna do their job right and to try to manipulate things to make it seem like Trump isn't for women to whatever capacity. And shout out to Colin Rogue for this. Earlier yesterday, it was revealed by at FDRLST on X. Let me see if I go over real quick. The Federalist, that the Kamala campaign was using the Discord server to manipulate community notes on X. Why? Now I'm gonna show y'all. On top is a video of Kamala HQ account, and they shared where they insinuated that Donald Trump told women he would take their rights away whether they like it or not. And on the bottom clip is the actual comment Trump made with full context, where he said he would protect Americans and women from illegals, immigrants, and who are unalive and innocent people, whether they like it or not. Let's go and check it out.
They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say. I said, well,
I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. 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 I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. Kamala has imported criminal migrants from prisons and jails, from insane asylums and mental institutions all over the world, from Venezuela to the Congo, including savage criminals who assault, rape, and murder our women and girls. Anyone who would let monsters kidnap and kill our children does not belong anywhere near the Oval Office. And my people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. So why? I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say, pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them.
Can't win for losing with these people, man. It's not my job here to try to sit here and sway y'all in any direction. Obviously, I'm going to give you my opinion, and I'm partisan on supporting Trump, right? I'm not going to sit here and lie about that, but I'm bipartisan in the sense that I want to reveal the information for you to be able to decipher it for yourself. That's the reason why I play the clip, and I try to give you full context always. And if I can't do so and try to squeeze something in, I do my due diligence and dissect it myself, and I have a responsibility to provide said correct information. Back to Mark Cuban. Come on, dog. I don't see how these people are still able to exist in these spaces after comments like this. Let Donald Trump or somebody who's a Trump supporter say an inch of what these people are saying. Now, Mark Cuban says women who support President Trump are weak and unintelligent. Major Retailer Green says, I think Rachel Maddow's doppelganger needs to get some HRT and hit the gym. Sheesh. Hashtag women for Trump. Check her out.
Okay, guys, check this out. First, we have Joe Biden calling all of us garbage. Now Mark Cuban has come out and said that there's no strong, intelligent women supporting Trump. Wait, hang on. I got to fit in this set.
She gonna give us 4, 5? What are we gonna do? She gonna give us, okay, 5, okay.
Here's the problem with Mark Cuban. He suffers from low testosterone. The guy looks just like Rachel Maddow. And here's his issue. He's actually intimidated by strong, intelligent women like me. Graduated from UGA with a business degree. I run a very successful construction company in Georgia. And now I'm going on my 3rd term in Congress. I love guns, especially AR-15s, and I support President Trump. Mark, I suggest you get some HRT and hit the gym.
Whew, all right. Now, mind you, this whole interview that Mark Cuban said this on was on The View, so that's no surprise. We only see The View when moments like this happen, and I think that's fortunate because we don't have to suffer through the whole episode. But I'm going to go ahead and play the whole 34-second clip of Mark Cuban and the responses after he said what he said. That way, you can dissect it in full context. But it really doesn't change anything. I just think he needs to just go mute real quick, stop talking, and he needs to be visited by women for Trump. For real, this is disgusting, man. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it'll put her over the edge with Nikki Haley supporters. Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple. They're intimidating to him. He doesn't like to be challenged by them. And, Nikki Haley will call him on his nonsense with reproductive rights and how he sees and treats and talks about women. I mean, he just can't have her around. It wouldn't work.
I think Stormy is intelligent. I don't think that's 100%. She's very smart. Yeah, Stormy.
He means it's like,
yeah. But he has power
on stage.
Yeah,
and stuff
power over.
And the nerve, all them women up there, oh, well, the Joy Thomas, it was that one such and man, what? You know what? I think, as a man, I voiced my opinion on it. Mark Cuban, I just think he needs to just shh. And it also raises suspicion for me. You know, Hollywood has really been coming to the aid of Kamala Harris, despite all of the facts and despite them knowing what's real. I think it's almost against their will. It almost seems as if Hollywood is being forced ever since Diddy, my bad. I don't know how I fumbled that. Diddy list, came out. And since he's been locked up, it's been this whole suspicion around like, people that were on that list or closely associated with Diddy are all coming out in support of Kamala. At least that side of Hollywood, whereas the people who may not be on that list is saying what they want to say. You know what I mean? Something to think about though. Now, this woman right here, Real, I don't even want to mess her name up. I'm gonna spell it out. It's ALYLEGGE. It's Real, ALY, Ali Legee, I want to say. Y'all check her out, man.
Hey, Patriot fam. So I'm sitting with Michelle. I don't know if y'all can see her. You can see we're doing our little morning pack. And I get up this morning and I'm looking on my X feed, and the first thing I see is this lady repost my comments on when I was in Pennsylvania and we saw Trump at the McDonald's working the fry line. And she's talking about how because I'm the wrong skin color, I shouldn't be voting for Trump, which sounds exactly like Joe Biden, who said, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me." Talking about racist, right? But then she also throws in there, "You're a woman. Oh my God, he's going to take your rights away." I'm like, lady, what rights are you talking about? I live in a state where I could get an abortion if there's life threatening illnesses, or if there's life of the mother that's a problem, I can do that. And if I didn't have that, I would advocate for that. Why? Because I know how to do that. Because guess what? I'm the national director for civic engagement. It's what I've been doing for almost 10 years. Like, what is wrong with these people? I am so tired of white liberal women telling me how I need to vote because of the way I look. You sound racist. Knock it off. Oh, and maybe actually,
who knew that mental health?
I'm saying, and then maybe actually do some reading and do some research about who Donald Trump is. I've met him. Have you not been paying attention to the massive amounts of Black people, Hispanic people, gay people, trans people that are voting for Donald Trump? Like, lady, calma con te querisi, okay? No me joda. I've had enough. Go vote for Donald Trump. Go bank your vote. Guys, we have only a couple days left. Liberty is hanging in the balance, y'all, and people are losing their minds. Make sure you go vote. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Sounded like a very well spoken, intelligent, beautiful, strong, very capable. We ain't even gonna include the fact that she Black, but woman up in there. You know what I mean? Who's met Trump, who has the ability to be able to think for herself and decipher information for herself, create conclusions herself, not being forced in any direction. Not okay. Look, we're gonna watch Fox talk about Mark Cuban. Because right now, man, I'm losing brain cells.
Look, I don't know where Mark Cuban is today, but as a woman, I have questions. I want to know, are you big enough? Are you man enough to apologize and take responsibility for what you said?
I doubt it. Yeah. The audacity behind that comment, the hubris behind it, the cavalier quality, how easily it rolled off his tongue, that he could, with a broad brush, afforded a billionaire, a reality TV star, to say to all of those who served in the military, in the administration with Donald Trump, those incredible, strong, intelligent female leaders, the best of us, the treasure, that they are not strong, that they are unintelligent, and to say it with a straight face, thinking it would be applauded. That is garbage.
Hi, this is Brooke Rollins. I feel it necessary to take a moment to respond to Mark Cuban's vile and sexist comments that there are no smart or strong women around President Trump. As the former White House domestic policy chief to President Trump, and for the last 4 years founding and leading the America First Policy Institute with another strong woman, Linda McMahon, alongside Kellyanne Conway, Carla Sands, Pam Bondi, Alveda King, but also thinking back to the last White House. Mark Cuban, did you know that we had more women on senior staff, working moms, than any other White House in the history of this country? So how dare you say that President Trump has no strong, smart women around him? Look at Susie Wiles, his campaign manager. Look at Laura Trump, the head of the RNC. Look at Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary of the current campaign, who runs circles around the leftist media all day, every day. For a party that can't even define what a woman is, shame on you.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women. Ever. It's just that simple. They're intimidating to him. He doesn't like to be challenged by them.
Kaylee.
Mark Cuban. Okay, I had to take a breath before this because this is so profoundly offensive. I worked for Donald Trump. I consider myself a strong woman. I consider those around me strong women. Kellyanne Conway, Brooke Rollins, Ivanka Trump, Hope Hicks, Sarah Sanders. That's before we get to the women that Donald Trump elevated to very high levels, like Nikki Haley, who still supports him, like Amy Coney Barrett, who he put on the Supreme Court, or the women currently around him. Susie Wiles comes to mind, Caroline Leavitt. That is so offensive. And you know why? Because it's not just about the women who worked for him. He said the women around Donald Trump. This comes right after the Joe Biden garbage comment. Okay, the women around Donald Trump. What about the women who vote for Donald Trump? Are they weak? Are they dumb? Did Mark Cuban just insult any woman who supports Donald Trump? Because it's a little, very small step from that. And this is an official Harris campaign surrogate, Mark Cuban. That is misogynistic in my view. Get out of here, Mark Cuban. Kamala Harris, he's your surrogate. I want to hear from you. Do you agree the women are weak and ineffective? Whatever he said, get out of here. And I can't wait to hear from you, Kamala.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I've been trying to wait for me to be able to skip this ad before I started talking. They are going hard with these Kamala ads, man. Seriously. Mark Cuban, I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you, man. That was disgusting. That was an insult on all of the women whom are out there to support Donald Trump. Hell, I'm offended as a man that you would sit there and offend the women of our country. That is very, very vicious and vile. You know what? I'm going to read a few comments before we get up out of here. Let me see. Wow. Kamala surrogate insults millions of women. Okay. In their eyes, you may be weak and stupid, but at least you don't have men's parts. I'll just say that. Whatever that means. Hold on. I love that Mark Cuban, a grown adult man, is speaking on behalf of strong, intelligent women by disrespecting millions of women. Really smart strategy there. Yeah, it was genius level strategy right there. That's, like I say, following what what Joe Biden just said yesterday. Like, yeah, that was right on time. What the hell do you Democrats have on Mark Cuban that he will just flat out lie? People made more money under the Trump administration. Sure, Mark. Spew the lies as you gab with the liberal idiot women of The View. Not many of them are strong enough or intelligent, and the Tulsi Gabbers of the world will run circles around you. When did they record you? Ooh, so that goes to the conspiracy that I was speaking about earlier. I'll tell you this, man. The Democrats are definitely showing their true colors. They're telling us every single day what they think of us. You got Obama coming out speaking about black men specifically, but men not showing up. Then you got Mark Cuban over here doing this. You got Biden saying that we all stupid. Like, yo, is y'all showing yourselves? Y'all doing it to yourselves.